Katja Starkey, and I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. My husband and I, before we even both knew each other, we decided we had it in our hearts to adopt. We've been told by our agency that that's unusual, but that was the case. We both had that desire. That was always part of our plan. What wasn't part of our plan was that we wouldn't have biological kids. We thought we would have a combination, but all of our children are adopted. We have done 2 international adoptions. We have 2 kids home, and we're in the process of 2 more. The very first thing that we did was we interacted with people who either were adopted, that are adults now, or people that had adopted. For me, going on the internet and just searching was overwhelming, and I thought it wasn't a fit for me. And so we just pursued actual people that we could meet with, go to coffee, talk with, and just kind of get a real hands-on feeling of what does this entail, what does it look like, face-to-face with people that we knew and trusted. So that was our first avenue. The one thing that I would want to encourage people in the process of adoption or considering pursuing adoption is, it is going to be worth it. If it's something you want to do it. It's going to be a challenge. You're going to need to surround yourself with people who have gone this road, who have understanding. You need resources, but don't be faint of heart. Look at it as a marathon and realize there's an excellent outcome at the end, and just don't lose heart. I got advice from an adoptee who is my friend's daughter, and she said, "Tell them you're mine." And that really stuck with me. She took a whole year from when I asked her, I don't know what it's like to adopt or how to be an adoptive mom. So if you have any insight you can share, please tell me. She took a full year before she responded. And she said, I thought about it for a long time, and she wrote pages of insight. But the thing that just got my heart was she said, tell them you're mine. And I say that to as many people as I can who are adopting, that your child knows they belong just as much as anybody else. They're not a good deed, they're not a project, they are family. And one thing I think about is, there's plenty of ways you can impact the world for good, but that's not really what adoption is about. You don't marry someone as a good deed. You don't decide to give birth as a good deed. And adding a child to your family through adoption is on a higher level than doing an act of kindness. It's putting someone in your family, and they deserve great dignity and value and worth. So when my friend said to me, tell them you're mine, that just sunk really deep into my heart. We are delighted to have a family. My husband and I miscarried 5 times, and that was unexpected. And so our hearts were really aching in the path to parenthood. We didn't know if we would ever have that opportunity. And so our lives are totally transformed. I was just laughing this morning when I went to take a shower, and there's a big smear of crusty snot on my towel. And I thought, this is parenthood right here. But we are delighted to have children and to raise them up, and their laughter and their silliness and even the sibling rivalry that goes on every day. It's a joy to be able to participate in raising up children. So we're very, very grateful.